have the requisite skills to take care of myself and handle my affairs.
Okay.
You see that now. So if we're talking about independence and saying that Nigeria is truly independent, what it means is that Nigeria has come to the realization that that we are responsible for ourselves.
Okay.
And we can take responsibility for our growth. We can take responsibility for our betterment, not relying helplessly on outsiders,
Okay.
but on ourselves. That is what true independence means. Taking responsibility as a nation to see to it that we thrive and we grow.
Okay. I like the fact that you have given me a landing point, taking responsibility that we can grow as a nation. And there are certain things that we need to do to arrive at that growth point, because it's like an intentional effort. You don't just sit and you expect that you are going to grow. You need to do something for you to experience that growth that you want to see. And that brings us to the topic of discussion for today: upholding Nigeria's core values for true independence and national growth. Could you just give us an idea of what these core values are?
Okay, as enshrined in the Constitution, in 1999 Constitution, these core values, as I would mention, are systems. They are value systems.
Okay.
They are creeds that every citizen of the country should have. When we start talking about Nigeria and the betterment of Nigeria, unfortunately, most people see it as though we are talking to the leaders only.
Okay.
No, it is not just the leaders. No one man by himself can solve the problem of a nation. No one man by himself can solve all the problems of a nation. It has to be a collective effort of all citizens. So what we are teaching and preaching today are the national core values as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution. You see that now, because these values, studies have been made, we have observed, experiments have been made, and we've seen that these core values, if upheld, if imbibed by we citizens, by leaders, by every and anybody who is part of this nation, the nation will move forward. For any organization to really move forward and do well, we don't look at sentiments, we don't look at people, we don't look at where this one is from and where this one is not from. No, we look at the systems, the value systems that guide that organization. So when you look at the value systems that guide that organization, you can tell with medical precision where that organization will be going to in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. So these value systems, this code of conduct, these ethics, they are value systems that we believe if every citizen imbibed to uphold it, it will lead our nation to the next level.
If every citizen imbibes these values, it will lead our nation to the growth that we want to see. And you said something that no one man can do it all alone.
Yes.
It is a collective responsibility,
Yes.
a collective effort. And now that brings me to my next question. Would you do us the honor by giving us some of these core values? From what we have from the Constitution, we have at least 7 core values.
Yes.
So if you could just take your time to explain these values bit by bit, so that our listener out there will have an understanding of what he or she needs to do to be a better citizen of our country to enable growth.
All right. Now, dear listeners, I would like us to have this understanding. Please, it is not just about the leaders. It is not just about the leaders. We can say we are independent. A person can say they declare independence, and in their mind they are not yet independent.
Of course.
You
Very
see that
possible.
now. When in your mind you haven't gotten to a point where you are taking responsibility, you feel responsible, you are not independent yet.
Okay.
So I want us, as I list these things and explain, I would want us to see that it applies to each and every one of us too. And we ought to take that responsibility and work on ourselves if truly our country will grow. Number one, patriotism. Number one, patriotism. Patriotism is the ability to have faith in your country. Patriotism is the ability to honor and respect your nation. Responsibility, patriotism is the ability to have a high esteem for your nation. You see that now?
Yes.
Most times we as Nigerians, we see others as Nigerians and we put ourselves separate from the equation.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work like that. All Nigerians, if truly we are going to make Nigeria great, we have to see ourselves as stakeholders in the nation too. As stakeholders in the nation too. Because the heart of a man is where his treasure is.
Of course.
When you invest in a thing, you would not treat that thing carelessly, poorly. You see that now. So when we invest in the nation as stakeholders, because now we are responsible people, and we know that if the nation becomes better, it's better for all of us. So we are stakeholders. We'll begin to invest intentionally into the nation. So patriotism is one of the core values. Every citizen must be patriotic. Every citizen must be proud about their nation. Every citizen must take the matters of the nation as a personal effect.
Yes, how you would treat your personal property.
You see that now. So patriotism is very important. Now, secondly, integrity is about being honest and maintaining strong moral principles for Nigeria to be truly independent. You see that now. Wherever you find yourself, be it in your workplace, be it in the radio station, be it in the government, be it in the parliament, wherever you find yourself, being a person who is honest, being a person who maintains strong moral standards is what will make Nigeria move to the next level. You see that now. Someone who is honest, be it in leadership positions in the government, in whatever area of responsibility you've been given. As long as, just imagine a nation where a large percentage of the people in the nation are truly honest, from the lowest to the highest, are genuinely honest. Imagine what that nation would look like. You see that now. So for us to make Nigeria great, every citizen of Nigeria must be a person of high level integrity. That when people see you today, you are not this person and tomorrow you are
the
not
other person.
No. That when people see you must be one person. We have discussed extensively on this subject. So today we are just giving you see. So when we say a person is a person of integrity, if you, no matter where you go to and someone mentions your name, two people from different locations can say this is how this person is.
They can attest to the fact that you are who you are.
Yes, we all can say that this is who this person is. So this person wouldn't go to another place and look different, because the person is whole, the person is complete, the person is honest. The moral standard of the person, the convictions of the person are not, they don't dwindle. No, it's the same thing.
Not like a chameleon, just
exactly.
Constant.
So integrity is very important. It's a core value that every Nigeria must take seriously. Do you have something to ask me?
Yes, I have a lot to ask you. And remember that these values are about 7, and you've just given us 2 so far. But we just have to take a breather now so that we could pay some bills. And when we come back, we'll continue this conversation. In case just tuned in, you're listening to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and this is the National Core Values Hour, and we are discussing national growth, how the national core values can help us to attain the developmental growth that we want to see as a nation. Please stay tuned and keep listening. We'll be back in a moment.
Do you want to know about cars? Everything about cars, from purchase to maintenance and even road use. Don't go too far. Listen to Top Gear on Eagles 102.3 FM every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Top Gear, let's give you a spin. From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Please listen to this announcement. Unlock your future with Study Now in collaboration with York St. John University at the Study Abroad Fair in Abuja. Discover top-up, postgraduate and research programs with tuition fees ranging from £11,300 to £11,800. Meet university representatives, receive instant application approvals, and even get an offer on the spot. Study Now's services are completely free, including complimentary visa assistance. Join us on October 9th at the exclusive Serene Hotel and Suites, plot 31 Ruben Okoya Crescent, Wuye, Abuja. Time 2 p.m. Your journey to success begins here. Don't just dream it, achieve it. Study now, where your future begins. Send an email to manager.eo@studynow.org.uk or call 090-6302-7684. That is 090-6302-7684. 090-6302-7684. Don't study later, study now.
Competitions? They don't exist. With Eagles, you soar.
Any money where I get, I dey flex, I dey go, the best.
My dream is my dream is shopping with you in Montego.
Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
I hope you're soaring higher and higher with Eagles 102.3 FM as we are giving you that radio experience that you can always count on. Remember, I love to call this radio station the radio station that knows how to give it to you just the way you like it. And you guys are always there to listen to us. Thank you so much for staying tuned. And we are still discussing national core values, the independence themed edition of the program. And we have Mr. Innocent Obasi. He has been trying to do justice to the fact that we need to give something for us to see the Nigeria that will work for everyone. And he's given us two of the 7 national core values, talking about patriotism and integrity, and he's going to continue with the rest of the 5 as the conversation progresses. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Obasi, for coming.
I'm glad to be here.
All right, so you could continue with the other values that we have.
All right, the next value that is very important that every Nigeria, be you a follower, be you a leader in any area, whatever aspect you find yourself in, as long as you're a citizen, one other core value that we must imbibe is what is called dignity of labor. Dignity of labor. Nigerians must come to the point where we respect and honor our work, where we respect and honor our craft as a people. Everybody must honor and respect labor. You see that now?
Yes.
A country or a community that does not honor labor, that does not respect labor, will look for alternative means of meeting, of having their ends met.
Okay.
You see that now? Every nation or every community that does not appreciate dignity of labor, that does not appreciate labor work, hard work, will definitely look for alternative means of having their ends met. You see that now? So we must respect our work, respect our craft. When you see, irrespective of the work a person is doing, as long as it is law abiding, you see that now?
Yes.
We must respect that person, we must respect that work, we must respect that job, whatever it is. So we as Nigerians, we must come to the point where we have a mindset where we respect work, hard work, where we respect productivity. You see that now? As a nation, if we the people, we honor productivity, you would see whatever you honor, you attract.
Of course.
You see that?
Yes.
If we honor and respect productivity, you see more people, because
Will be encouraged.
more people will be encouraged, because it now becomes the talk of the town, the talk of the day. Everybody wants to go and work. Everybody wants, of course, work smartly.
Yes, because
Be
they feel
more
appreciated.
Yes, because you feel appreciated. But unfortunately, these days, when you see a young man, a young woman who is putting effort into a craft, It might look small now, but they are putting effort. You see people discourage them, say,
Yes.
why are you doing this? Why not
Work
just
shame them.
go and do something that will get you quick and easy money? You see that now. So as a nation, we must honor and respect hard work and productivity. Very important. Now, the fourth core value, national core value, is social justice.
Okay.
We talked about it the other day. Social justice,
Yes.
the ability of having fairness and equality. You see, not discriminating between
people.
citizens. You
Yes.
see that now, saying this one is from this ethnic group, this one is from this religion, so therefore we shouldn't give him this opportunity, we shouldn't give him this opportunity. No. As a nation, as a people, as a community, our focus should be on value.
Okay.
What are people bringing to the table? We should give people equal opportunity to defend themselves, give people equal opportunity to show what they can bring to the table, be it in leadership, be it in our workplaces, organizations, wherever we find ourselves. So if as a nation we should be socially just, if we are socially just, the nation will move forward.
Okay.
But if we rely on sentiment, if we rely on discrimination, if we rely on all of these things that do not matter, we will remain stunted. Our growth will remain stunted. We will never move forward. So social justice is a core value that every Nigerian should imbibe.
Okay.
Fairness and equality to all. It's not negotiable. Even if we imbibe other core values and we disregard this one, we are not going further.
It's not going to work.
No, it won't work. It won't
Okay.
work. You see that now. So the fifth core value is religious tolerance. Oh dear.
This is like a table you want to shake.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You see,
A table that you want to shake. Well, shake it, but don't scatter it.
the reason why this is important is because, you see, Cassandra, religion is one of the spheres of influence. Religion is one of the mountains or spheres of influence. If